Chapter 13, Lesson 2. Let's start out by singing our 8 parts of speech song.
8 parts of speech. 8 parts of speech. Woo! 8 parts of speech. 8 parts of speech. Woo!
Nouns, pronouns, verbs, adverbs,
conjunctions, interjections, prepositions, adjectives. 8 parts of speech. 8 parts of speech. Woo! 8 parts of speech. 8 parts of speech. Woo! Nouns, pronouns, verbs, adverbs, conjunctions, interjections, prepositions, adjectives. 8 parts of speech. 8 parts of speech. Woo! 8 parts of speech. 8.
Okay, so we remember that in a sentence, every single word in our sentence is one of these 8 parts of speech. Okay, so we talked about last time nouns can be subject noun, object of the preposition, direct objects, indirect objects, and predicate nominatives. All right, so let's do a little warm-up sentence, all right? Do you see my sentence here? You can just do it verbally with me. Those coupons saved me several dollars. What saved me several dollars? Coupons. Subject, noun. What is being said about coupons? Coupons saved. Verb. Saved what? Dollars. Direct object. Go back to verb. Make it transitive. Coupons saved dollars to whom or for whom? Me. Indirect object. Okay, now, how many dollars? You need to refer back to your chart here. What answer is how many? There it is. How many? That's an adjective. Those coupons. Which ones? Which coupons? Which ones? Look there. Adjective. Okay. Now let's divide between the subject and the verb. That should have appeared there. This is a declarative sentence. This is subject noun, verb transitive, I-O, D-O, pattern 3. Okay. Now let's go back through like we did last lesson and label each word with one of these 8 parts of speech. Okay. So those, this is easy enough. Adjective, coupons, noun. Let me move this so you can read it. I don't know how we're going to be able to do that. We'll just show you. Saved, verb, I-O. Take a look at that. You know those are nouns. Several, adjective, already labeled for us. D-O, yes, noun. Okay. All right, so let's come down here. I'm going to talk to you about possessive nouns. And possessive nouns are when they show ownership. For example, how about cow's milk? We would put an apostrophe after whose milk it is. It's the cow's milk. So let's come up with some rules to follow. Okay. So rule number 1. Let's use the word boy. Let me just use lowercase boy. Let's say the boy's toy. When we have, we want to make a boy's possessive, we're going to put an apostrophe S. So rule number 1 is apostrophe S. And we made boys becomes boys apostrophe S, okay? That's for a singular, just one, okay? Just one boy. All right, so rule number 2. What if there's already more than one boy? What if this is already boys? But what if the boys have lots of toys? Maybe they're brothers. The boys is toys, okay? The boys toys. What you do on this is just, if it already has an S on the end, we're just going to put an apostrophe. So this becomes boys, and then put the apostrophe after. Okay? Already has an S, just add an apostrophe. If it is singular, one boy, put apostrophe S. And then what if the last rule, if it's already plural without an S? What if it was men? Men, we know it's more than one man. And there's no S on it. So what we do is add an apostrophe S. So men's. So here's rule 1, and that's what it looks like. Rule 2, this is what it looks like. And rule 3, when it's already plural and it does not have an S, you add an apostrophe S. So let's do a few examples. Let me do them out here so you can see the rules. What if I come back to this cow's milk? What is that rule we're going to follow? It's a singular cow, so rule 1, we're going to make it cow's milk. And that is apostrophe S. What about kitten's mother? Kitten's mother, it already has an S on it because maybe there's more than one kitten. What do you think we do? Look here, already an S on it, already plural, so just an apostrophe after the S. So, okay. What about children? What if it was children? And we want the children's bed. This is already plural. We want it to be their bed. Here's rule 3. Already plural, add apostrophe S. Children's. Right? Let's try another one. What if it was a monkey tail? But we're going to talk about some monkey's tail. Whose tail? Monkey's tail. It's his tail. Oh, he owns it, right? This is in air quotes. He owns his tail. Okay, it belongs to him. What do I do? What do you think? Did you say rule 1? Singular, just one monkey, his tail, apostrophe S. Okay? Okay, so let's look at one more thing here. How are we going to make this word? Let's see, let's do dish. Okay? Maybe there's drawings on the dish. The dishes drawing. So just one dish with a drawing. What do you think? Rule 1. How do we make that plural? We're going to say I'm sorry, we're going to make it not plural. We're making it singular possessive. So it's singular, just one dish, and it's possessive, okay? Now, what if there were more than one dish? We want plural possessive. All the dishes is flowers, or all the dishes is art. Possess. So first we need to make dish plural. How do we have more than one dish? First, dishes. Now we have to come back to our rules. It's already plural. So rule 2 tells us we just put an apostrophe afterwards. Okay, let's try another one. Men. Let's do men. Okay, how do we make this singular possessive? Well, right now, men is more than one, right? So just one man. One of the men is called a man, right? So it's man. Now, what if we talk about like the man's briefcase? So let's come up here to our rules. Just one man, we just add apostrophe S. So the man's briefcase. Okay, so now we want to make the word plural right here. So plural of man is men. And then we need to make that possessive, plural possessive. So the men's briefcases, okay? Let's say that. So here's our rule 3. It's already plural. What we do is add an apostrophe S. Okay, let's do just a couple more. How about Smith? What about like someone's last name? Okay, maybe it's the Smith's cat. One Smith. So we have our Smith. Oh, I didn't mean to use the wrong color there. Oops, and you can't see it anyway. Here we go. Smith. And then we want to make it possessive. So just one Smith, singular, apostrophe S. What about if there's more than one Smith? Is that what you said? I hope you did. Now we have plural. They're already plural. What do you do when there's already an S on it? There's already an S right here. Just add an apostrophe. So we're going to come back here, add apostrophe after the S. And then one more, friend. Okay, go back to my green here. All right, how about my friend's house? Okay, my friend's house. My one friend, so singular. And how do I make that possessive? If it's just one, we always just add an apostrophe S. Okay, just one friend, apostrophe S. And then what if we had more than one friend? Friends' houses, let's say. First, how do we make friend plural? An S. Now, if it already has an S, how do we make that possessive? Do you remember? We add, since this already has an S, we add the apostrophe afterwards. Okay.